Do you want power? You need the power to have
It's a Friday night at Olympic Village as round 20 commences in NPL Victoria. Heidelberg United taking on Avondale. This is the pick of the games in round 20. It is second v third on the NPL Victoria table. And it's all live here on the NPL Victoria YouTube channel. Adam Sarikoglu and Ross Papadakis on the call, and one change each for these lineups. Johnny A has brought in Anthony Lesiotis in midfield for Owen Ashton, who will take his place on the subs bench for this evening, and one change for Avondale as well, with Christian Trajewski coming in for Seb Vargas, as we welcome Ross Papadakis to the coverage. And this is a game to really look forward to, 2v3 on the NPL Victoria table.
Big game, couldn't be a better occasion as well. Friday night under the lights, Olympic Village. What more could you ask for?
We're all set to go here. It's a 5-point gap on the table between Avondale and Heidelberg. So second is not on the line for the hosts here this evening. The Premiership plate hopes for Heidelberg United not done with just yet, as Avondale come back to where not only they won last year's championship in the grand final, but the Premier's plate was also claimed here for Avondale in a game they weren't even playing in the middle of August last year. It was that Wednesday night catch-up game where Heidelberg United were able to topple South Melbourne, and that claimed the Premier's plate for Avondale. So plenty of glory coming for the team in blue at this very facility from the season just past, and it will be Avondale attacking toward the right of screen here in this first half. Ross, there is so much to look forward to and so much quality out on the park here this evening.
It is, yeah. Two big teams in the league, second v third, as we've said. Avondale, least goals conceded in the league. Heidelberg haven't conceded in 3, so it should be a battle, I guess you could say.
Adrian Zara with the ball here, as the fans all settle into the OV for this Friday night fixture. Sai Yokokawa has been scoring some absolute bangers in his first season at Heidelberg United. We look forward to seeing if he can add a fifth to his tally here tonight. Right now we're looking at Kerr for Avondale. The ball just trickles past Trajewski, reclaims at midfield by Zara. And Collins will retreat all the way back to Yaron Sosa in goal tonight for Heidelberg United. So Cuba wasn't that far away, so had to dispose quickly. Then Cuba goes in heavily, making life hard for Jamal Ali. Ali will claim the throw here for Heidelberg United. These opening exchanges with Avondale really on the attack. Maybe Heidelberg can make their first run of the night. A little cheeky tug of the shirt. I wonder if Ross Clark will have an early booking here. He will. It's a very early yellow card that's been shown, I think, to Aiden Brissett.
It is, yeah. I think this game's going to be all that. Avondale's come out first 2 minutes firing, full high press. Heidelberg really don't have much answers. But yeah, very physical battle so far, and it will be for the rest of the game, I think. We've got Heidelberg on the free kick here, though. And here's our lead.
Hajic, and looking to just get some sort of combination going. Jamal Ali then goes down. The foul is given away by Kerr. Avondale putting 5 past Manningham United at Avenger Park last week. It was the end of a pretty long stretch of home fixtures for the Avengers. This is their first away game in quite some time. For Heidelberg United, a scoreless draw against Port Melbourne Sharks here last weekend. Continued an unbeaten run of 21 games here at Olympic Village for the team in yellow and black. Mazes can't connect with Zara. Going to be an Avondale ball. Did go out of play in the end. Now it's bringing it back in. Bryce already on an early yellow for Avondale. Gets it back from Kamara, and that's a dangerous ball. Kate Shepherd from range. Kamara gets the block in an early dangerous moment. And we will get a corner for Heidelberg United.
Yeah, great shot there by Heidelberg. Very unlucky. Probably could have taken a couple steps forward there as well, but yeah, Avondale looked shaky in the back there. A lot of high pressure, but we've got the corner now here. And I think it's going to be Olsen. So like, the back post is looking very exposed here for Avondale as well, so we'll see how Olsen delivers. It's over the bar.
Tom Manos not happy at the moment, having a fairly animated conversation with our referee this evening, Ross Clark. Already has Aiden Bryce's name in his book, and a little mistake here, resulting in a second corner for Heidelberg United. Just out of sorts a little bit, Tom Manos. Now another corner for Heidelberg United. Just some nervy moments here early. At the back for Avondale. Tasai Yokokawa will take this corner. Second one already for tonight for Heidelberg United. Manos gets the glove on it. And it's Collins retrieving with Cuba for company. Olsen's going to come and retrieve this ball and sends another one in here for Heidelberg United. Third corner, we're only just a touch over 6 minutes in. In swinging ball from Olsen. That one a little more dangerous. Manos gets the glove on it. And then played on by Kerr. Here's the counter-attack for Avondale. It's Kerr. Just keeping it along the ground here for George Ott. Into the area, then back out again. Faden Federhajic for company. Carpenter. Giving it up to Olsen. Plenty of energy out there in these early minutes. Avondale starting well, but Heidelberg have already caused a couple of headaches for Tom Manos in the Avondale goal.
both teams look a little nervous here. I think you can see Heidelberg struggling to break down Avondale's midfield, but then Avondale's struggling to go forward and break down Heidelberg's defence. It's just a little bit nervy. Tom Manos lost the ball here. Yeah, it looks a little bit nervy from both sides of the park here. But Avondale's on the attack. The long ball over the top. Straight to the goalkeeper. And here's Heidelberg up on the attack again. William Zara, Marzis, Yakakawa. Marzis down the line. Marzis.
The locals not happy there. Kane Shepherd should have done a fair bit better than that, according to all of the home fans around us here. Ross, there's already been a goal in the other game that's kicked off. We've got 2 games here this evening in NPL Victoria, and it is a very important one for the visiting team. Moreland City has gone ahead at Frank Holohan Reserve against Dandenong City. And that is a big early development in the other game taking place here. Just 2 games in NPL Victoria on this Friday night. Towns wanting to advance it quickly. Majeski into the starting 11 tonight. Can't keep it in his control. Zara. Awkward ball. Made it a little bit hard for Collins. Only playing on. Olsen still working here. No real outlets, and it's pounced on in the end by Cuba. I want to head right now for Shepherd. Had to buy a little bit of time. Aitara losing out. Cuba emerging for Avondale. Gets around a couple. Tried to cut back toward Mel's. Got taken down. Will be an Avondale ball. Both teams right now keen to press.
Both teams here want a goal. Close the gap to South Melbourne, but also give them a little bit more security in the league table. But Heidelberg clears it. Heidelberg on the attack. Here we go. It's Olsen by himself. Ooh. That's going to be a Ross Clark going into the pocket? No, he's not. What's happening here?
All that going on right in front of Ross Clark, and he now feels the need to have quite the conversation with Kerr. There were plenty of theatrics going on. A sporting shake of the hand with Lesiotis in the end. Does not look like Kerr will get a booking here. Just the warning from Ross Clark, and play will resume. It's all happening there, Ross. Did look like, I saw it too. I thought Ross Clark had gone into the pocket. Aiden Bryce already on a yellow here this evening. Hajic. And surprising ball here for Zara, who goes first time. Mazes. Kerr making life very hard for Leo Mazes. And wins possession back for Avondale. Making amends for the foul given away just moments earlier. Majeski gets it from Towns. Ute Towns. Plenty of yellow and black here at midfield. Collins to Hajic. One of the more reliable back twos in NPL Victoria. Mazes. Zara there to help. Lesiotis now. Just away from Shepherd. Olsen just rushing with that ball over the top. No issues in the end for Tom Manos.
Yeah, Heidelberg's really pushing. They need to slow down a bit, take your time, work the ball through the midfield. Kane Shepherd's had 2 or 3 chances here that could have easily been a goal. So I think the fans are riled up, but the fans could probably be unhappy with Kane Shepherd here in the first half, in the first 12 minutes. But yeah, but Avondale, here we go. And Avondale again. Here's Kirker.
Trajeski has an opening here. Just cutting off the angle nicely. Fenerbahce had some help as well from Zara. Heidelberg United out of danger. Kalilu Kamara. Carpenter. Cuba. Back to goal right now. Mel's out wide for Kirker, who's been quite busy in these first 13 minutes. Ball incoming. Trajeski playing back. Mel's was falling over. Souza still felt the need to dive for it, but it's out safely for a goal kick.
It is, yeah, brilliant piece of play there from Avondale there. Kirker's done well to stay on side, get the ball in the middle. Unlucky, but Souza's got the ball now, so it should be safe hands from Souza for Heidelberg here. And they're going to play out the back. Brilliant ball. Kirkala. Zara. Mercedes. Adara. You can tell Heidelberg's now really coming out firing. And Avondale gets back again. Seems like a lot of the game's going to be up and back.
Here's a moment now. Cuba, not enough power on it. Souza getting in behind it now. Shepherd. With no men currently ahead. A few get back now. Shepherd's double teamed here. Bryce emerging with the ball for Avondale. Cuba looking to unleash, but it won't go far. Yokokawa. Zara. Heidelberg skipper. Mazes now. Some space available centrally for Lesiotis. Olsen was tightly marked. It was waved off initially by Blake Carpenter. Ross Clark says no. I'm the one with the whistle. Another free kick here in the attacking half of Heidelberg United. Lesiotis will get things restarted. A game where already we've seen a couple of mini momentum swings each way. There's a run about nearly 10 minutes ago, 3 consecutive corners for Heidelberg United. Yokokawa gets a little touch, looking to combine there with Shepherd. Thought about blazing away. Adara now. Back with Fenerbahce. Zara. Mazes. Zara wanting to go first time. Short ball for Shepherd. Lesiotis. Where's the opening here? Through ball doesn't quite come off for Yokokawa. You know he's dangerous from just about any sort of range. Ball sent out wide. Olsen turning one inside out. Yokokawa. Adara had some space. There was an extra man out there as well. Jamal Ali. He'll be looking to send this in for Heidelberg United. Play it on, but into side netting. I think it was Adara in the end, off the instep. But we're still scoreless at Olympic Village.
Yeah, it was a brilliant piece of football there from Heidelberg. Heidelberg's midfield and their defence, very, very talented bunch of footballers. And it's really showing here, the maturity in the midfield. Mazes Avondale. Towns with the ball. That's pretty secure for Avondale here, but ball over the top. Here we go. On the attack. George is by himself. And it's Heidelberg. Clear.
Early drama at Frank Holohan, equaliser from the spot for Dandenong City. It's 1-1 between Dandy City and Moreland City. Level ball game here at the OV as well, but waiting for the first goal. Mazes. Yokokawa. No corner given away. Kamara doing well not to give away what would have been Heidelberg United's fourth corner of the night. This is Kerr now. Mel's not initially expecting that ball. Cuba just away from Otts, and Collins retrieving for Heidelberg United. It's Olsen patrolling the right wing at the moment for Heidelberg. Where Siotis doesn't pick out Yokokawa. Kamara was there to blaze away, does so again this time from the air. Trajeski, first touch just opened up the door for Yokokawa. Gets it back from Shepherd. Olsen with the space on the right side. Another attack here for Heidelberg United. They've been looking dangerous throughout this game so far. The shot fired away but blocked for Mazes. They are desperate for an early goal here, Heidelberg United. They are causing plenty of headaches for Avondale right now.
Yeah, Heidelberg's coming out. You'd have to question as well that the intensity of both teams here, can they keep it up for 90 minutes? But it's up and back battle here from Avondale and Heidelberg. But yeah, Heidelberg's coming out. Keep a kick. From Manos. Going to play out the back again. Kamara. Slowing the game down a bit here. Here's Towns. Back to Kamara. It's ball over the top. For Ott. Surrounded by 4 Heidelberg defenders here.
Olsen with plenty of speed here. Threading one, Yokokawa coming out, Manos, and went past him. Yokokawa went down, all waved off by Ross Bark. And there has been plenty for the locals to be vocal about here so far. Plenty of voice in this Olympic Village crowd tonight.
Yeah, the fans are extra man here for Heidelberg, but yeah, great ball over the top. Yokokawa unlucky there, but yeah, right decision from Ross Clark there. But Avondale again looking really comfortable here. Towns, Rescue, Kamara. Ball over the top to Kerr. It's cleared nicely. It's Avondale throw.
If Avondale were once to find the breakthrough here early, then it would really hurt Heidelberg United. They're starting to dominate this game, especially in terms of how dangerous they're looking up front. But this is Avondale after all, and we know that they score for fun. We know how sound defensively Heidelberg United have been in season 2024. It was 0-0 first time around between these two. A game played at Hume City back in March. Prior to that, you in the league last year, it was 1-1. Some low-scoring battles between these two of late. There was a 1-0 cup win for Heidelberg last year as well, but then prior to that, Avondale defeating Heidelberg United at Avenger Park 8-2 last season. The outlier among those recent results is Kerker onside here. No, he is not. Both goalkeepers have really been kept on their toes here so far here. Ross Papadakis.
Yeah, he has. Both goalkeepers have been really comfortable here as well. Souza and Manos really leading the line from the back. But it's an amazing ball over the top to Olsen. And it's just gone out for an Avondale throw. Play proceeds. It's Heidelberg pretty secure. And Marzis. Kawa Marzis. Again, and Avondale clears. And it's Kerker on the wing here. He's dispossessed by Zara. And it's Kane Shepherd. On for Yakakawa. To Olsen. Olsen! And it's keeper kick.
There's a goal coming, surely. Could come at any time at either end. It's been a highly entertaining and dramatic start in these first 24 and a half minutes. You'd expect nothing less when it's 2v3 at the top flight of NPL Victoria. Ball cut off here by Adara. It's in behind Olsen, who was making the run centrally. Perhaps a miscommunication between Adara and Olsen, who's been ultra threatening so far in this game. Kalalu Kamara now for Avondale. Bryce sitting over the top of the ball for a while. Some patience. As it goes now, it's young Cuba. Trajeski double teamed, but it doesn't matter. Third man came in to dispossess him. That was Jamal Ali. Olsen's really clocking up the miles on that right wing so far for Heidelberg United. Throw quickly taken here. Ott lets it go past. Zini's one, Ross, that we haven't really noted all too much so far in this game. We know what a star he is, but not really having much of an impact at the moment.
Yeah, Zini is a name that stands out for you. But yeah, he's been a bit isolated in the pitch here. He hasn't really got a whole lot of the ball. But Zini, yeah, Melbourne City youth player. Won the Juventus. His dad won the NSL with Brunswick Juventus, but now it's Marzis on the ball. Marzis down the line. With quick feet. And it's gone out for a keeper kick. Yeah, Sebastian Zini, the Melbourne City youth, South Melbourne, Sydney Wanderers. Massive CV, big clubs, following his father's footsteps.
Cuba. Kerr going back to Kamara. Gets it back from Mells. And again, now they're looking to advance Avondale. Cuba falling over. Yokikawa's little touch as Lesiotis falls over. And we're back with Manos. Maybe just counting his lucky stars to still have a clean sheet right now. It has been all-out attack from Heidelberg United. All to no avail to this point. Avondale have had a few moments of their own, as you would expect. Kerr looking to set another one up here. That's a very neat ball. Chipping over the top. Trajewski has gone the wrong side of the post. And that is desperately unlucky for Avondale. How is it still 0-0 at the OV here tonight?
Yeah, brilliant piece of football. That's very unlucky from Avondale there. And Souza can be blessed that the goal hasn't gone in there. But yeah, wrong side of the post. You'd think Avondale should be 1-0 up there. A bit against play as well. Heidelberg's last 5 minutes had all the ball. That's Avondale. Avondale wins the ball back with Kerr. Cuba. Down the line. Ball's in. It's gone out for a keeper kick.
Nearly at the half-hour mark, and it's all happening at Olympic Village. Key chances at both ends, but no goals to speak of. Yokokawa playing the aerial game. Kerr. It's Kerr at one wing for Avondale, and it's Olsen at the other, doing much of the heavy lifting for their sides so far. Bryce. It's up a very early yellow card here tonight. Did Aiden Bryce. Just his third of the season. Here's Olsen again. Asahi Yokokawa. Had Avondale defenders either side of him. Trajewski had that looping chance moments ago. Took a bounce and just hit the wrong side of the goalpost. Here's the one inclusion into the starting 11 that Zoran Markovski inflicted. Seb Vargas on the bench here this evening. Fedohajic had no choice but to give away the corner. I do believe this is Avondale's first corner of the night. Heidelberg have already had quite a few. Blake Carpenter to send this ball in for Avondale. This is where Aiden Bryce can be the threat. He has scored twice this year for Avondale in NPL Victoria. He's on the goal line at the moment, just slotting in behind Yaron Souza. It's the Blake Carpenter corner. Shallow ball toward the near post. That's another corner.
Yeah, Avondale here, I think you're probably hoping for a goal here as well. But yeah, Avondale sitting 2 men back and one on the edge of the box. Pretty reserved style of play, which is it's working out for them as well. And most of the ball's coming from Trajewski and Cuba as well, which is interesting to see. Trajewski's sitting a little deeper than he usually does. He usually sits in a cam position, but is a corner for Avondale. It's delivered. And it's gone out for another corner for Avondale there. It's going to be Carpenter. 3 corners in a row. Caught up with Heidelberg as well. And here's Carpenter. Trajewski short. Edge of the box. It's over the bar. Jaren Souza, goal kick.
After the score of Dandenong City's goal, the equaliser over Frank Holohan, 1-1 in that other game that's in line with ours tonight. Exact same kick-off time. Over on the other side of town. Scoreboard here says 0-0, but there's been plenty going on. First nearly 33 minutes have just flown by here at Olympic Village. Place where Avondale took all the glory in season 2023. Not to mention Ross off the top as well. There was a lonely Wednesday evening back in August. It was a catch-up game where Heidelberg defeated South Melbourne here, and that handed the Premier's plate to Avondale as well, right here at Olympic Village. It's the same night that the Matildas went down to England in the semi-final of the World Cup as well. The second most important game in the country was here at Olympic Village that particular night, Ross. But it was a good one for Avondale, albeit they weren't involved directly. It's a good arm wrestle here. Avondale second on the table. 5 points behind them in third is Heidelberg United. Everyone chasing South Melbourne at the moment. Bryce. Mel's retreating all the way back to Manos. Kamara. Only as far as Lesiotis. Precise ball for Yokokawa. It's a good move. Kamara puts him down. Ross Clark says get up. Ross Clark has been a little trigger happy in the first half with calling the fouls quickly, but that time nothing to see here for Asahi Yokokawa.
Yeah, it is. Ross Clark actually did the home leg of this fixture. Gave out 4 yellow cards. It's ball over the top to Kirko. It's offside. Yeah. Ross Clark, return leg, 4 yellow cards. The players should know him by now. They know his style of refereeing. But yeah, Yokokawa's not enough for the size of Kamara. But it's Heidelberg with the restart. It's Collins. Back to Ferhajic. Oh, it's a missed kick. Zara retrieves. Big kick over the top. Back to Avondale. Trajeski. Play on. And it's Marzis. Quick feet from Marzis. Lesiotis. Back to Ben Collins. And Olsen. And it's a Heidelberg throw. Arundel sitting very deep here. It's Olsen on the ball. It's an Avondale throw. Nick Olsen, very talented player. 2021-22 A-League men's season. Played 19 games for the Brisbane Roar. And now he's playing his trade at Olympic Village for Heidelberg United.
Half left in regulation in this first half. Here's Olsen again. Had a hard time keeping it in Heidelberg possession. It's up for grabs here though when it comes to Kane Shepherd. Zara. He had a shot that was off target earlier in his half at the front post from one of those Heidelberg corners. Lesiotis. Shepard, it comes unstuck again. Trajeski going quickly in the direction of Otts, but he's nowhere near it. Fedohajic safely going back to Souza. Zara to Lesiotis. Hey, Zara. Fedohajic over to Collins now. Heidelberg United 0, Avondale 0. Chances plenty for each. Manos was under a little bit of pressure again. Towns with some poise. That's a big coming together between Zara and Kerr. Zara has come off second best there. You can hear that from here. Ross Clark finally stops play as the ball does go out of play. And don't be surprised if that is the end of Adrian Zara's night. That was a heavy collision.
Yeah, Adrian Zara, 33 years of age. Obviously the captain of the side. But yeah, this is not looking good for him. Fans are not loving it. Yeah. This is tough for Zara. He's on his feet though. He's walking it off. Looks like he's gonna play on, albeit with discomfort, but oh, he's off to take the throw. There you go. And he's all better. With the throw, Shepard. Kamara. Back to Manos. Back to Kamara. Back to Bryce. Bryce driving. Ball through. Safe pass back. To Manos. Seems to all be coming through Kamara and Trajeski here. Very interesting. Oh, under pressure. And it's a free kick to Avondale. Ross Clark says none of that. And plays reset.
Kamara's ball doesn't quite pick out Cuba. Only gets it from Collins. Olsen's first touch. A little bit of pressure coming from behind from Carpenter. And it's his ball. Looking to set up Zini over the top. Zini not having a major impact so far. Aydara. Olsen. Shepard's moved his way up the park here. Gets it back to Kane Shepard. Had a pretty good look at goal earlier in this half that was sprayed. Certainly his home fans here were hoping for more from a man who's given so much for so long to Heidelberg United. It's Yokokawa! It's just wide! As close as you could get from a goal here in this first half. Yet another chance goes begging. Asai Yokokawa was just inches away.
You have to think is that the only chance you're going to get? Very unlucky from the lad. Great, brilliant football. Tom Manos can be licking his lips at the fact he's got a goal kick off that. But it's Kamara now. Back to Bryce. Towns running through. Down to Kerr. Trajeski. Over the top. And Kirk keeps it in. It's Heidelberg ball. Mazes. Yokokawa. Oh. And Bryce with the ball over the top to Souza. Brilliant battle here. 2.5 minutes left of regular play. And it's looking comfortable.
It's in tight quarters. Throw will go Avondale's way. This match deserves a goal before the half. Heidelberg in particular have been causing absolute havoc for Tom Manos, but his sheet remains clean. Yokokawa with the most recent chance. And it was just wide of the right post for Asahi Yokokawa. Souza should get to this ball first and does. Just outside a minute remaining in regulation. That's a dangerous throw. Zara was under some pressure, knew that Kerr wasn't far away. Had the poise though to play it back to Aiden Fetahajic. Now Aidara for Yokokawa. Mazes with some space on this left side. Leo Mazes. Still Mazes. Gets it back from Shepherd. Does he fire away from here? Sending it wide for Olsen. Happy to sit on it. Olsen wanting to get onto the left side. Doesn't want to release here, Olsen. Finally does. It won't get to Shepherd. Zara! That is a fair way off target.
Yeah, Olsen's done brilliant there to get the cross in. Unlucky there from Zara, but yeah, Heidelberg's coming. They want their goal. But Manos reclaims it with a goal kick again. Here's Bryce to Kamara. Bryce. And there's fourth officials indicated 2 minutes added on to the end of this half. And it's Avondale through Trajeski. Finds space. Kerr's on the wing. Kerr into the middle. Trajeski. And it's a Heidelberg tackle. And it's Shepherd. The long ball down the line to Yokokawa. And he keeps it in. Yokokawa. Footwork. Edge of the box for Mazes. And it's a corner for Heidelberg. Brilliant on the counter. Heidelberg on the corner again.
Some more drama at Olympic Village. Heidelberg with a late first half corner. There were 2 minutes allowed at the end of the 45. Might not see much more after this corner from Asahi Yokokawa. Can they take a lead into the sheds here, Heidelberg United? Yokokawa's corner. Just lobbing it. Olsen over the top. Dealt with on the line by Bryce. He's had some big moments. Has Aiden Bryce in his first half. His opposing captain will take it away from him, Zara. Bryce was making life hard for Yokokawa. There might be a chance for a counter for Avondale. Out in the direction of Stefanzini. Got beaten to the ball though. Souza Jamal Ali, Ross Clark calls time. A highly entertaining first half at Olympic Village, but Ross Papadakis, we have no goals between Heidelberg United and Avondale. Your thoughts before we take our half-time break?
Yeah, it's still anyone's game. Heidelberg's last 10-15 minutes, all them. Probably argue there could be 1 or 2 goals up as well, but yeah, anyone's game. Yeah, Avondale comes out firing. You just have to ask what the coaches are saying to the boys at half-time as well here, but going to this half with optimism from both teams.
Half-time here at Olympic Village. Go nowhere. There is plenty happening here in this 2v3 clash at Olympic Village here in NPL Victoria. At half-time, Heidelberg United 0, Avondale 0. To Olympic Village. Surprisingly, no goals in the first half. Plenty of chances at both ends here between Heidelberg United and Avondale. Ross Papadakis and Adam Sarikoglu here on the call. Ross, we didn't know where to look for that first 45 minutes. There was so much happening, and particularly for Heidelberg United. But for both sides, really, both teams just so unlucky to be scoreless in that first half.
Yeah, I think Heidelberg especially can be a bit unhappy that they're not 1 or 2 up. Obviously, we had the Yokokawa shot. We had Marzis clear off the line. It's quite... You'd think the second half would be much more upbeat and much more... Well, both teams need a goal, so... Much more aggressive football to expect from the second half.
Yeah, 1 point doesn't really serve either team at the moment. Such a valuable 3 points on offer. So we expect the chances to keep on flowing in this second 45. No changes at the half for either side. There was a moment where, in a completely fair play, nothing of any malice in it between Kerr and Adrian Zara. Zara coming off second best. Zara did play out the half. Despite a really, really heavy moment. We heard the thud from here, didn't we, Ross? But he did get up eventually and take the resulting throw from that last play before it was stopped for his injury. But luckily he's still out there for Heidelberg United. There's so much going on. Yokokawa had a moment. He's involved here right now. Cuba did well for Avondale just to get in the way of Alessiotis. And now Bryce, he incurred the only yellow card of the first 45 minutes. Gets it back from Carpenter. It's outstanding. That left back in that first half as well. Just goes past Kerr here. Mazes was working hard. Mel's. Kerr. Finding some space centrally. Nice going down the line and first time for Ott. His fellow striker in the opposite shirt in Shepherd getting involved. This is Zara. Alessiotis for Adara. Jamal Ali for Heidelberg United. Olsen was ultra impressive in the first half as well. The cutback here. It's going to fall safely for Avondale, although Bryce does give it up again. Collins advancing. Olsen. Little flick on by Mazes. Only picked out Bryce. Kerr comes together with Zara. Heidelberg have picked up where they left off.
They have, yeah. Both teams have. This first 3 minutes of the first half, both teams have come out firing. But it's Heidelberg again on the attack. It's looking like it's all Heidelberg. Collins, Ferahajic, Haidara, Ali pushing up. Ali on the ball now. Quick feet from Haidara. It's a brilliant ball over the top. Marzis. And it's a great save from Manos. Now Avendale back on the attack. And here's Zinni by himself. Ooh. And it's Zinni again. And it's an Avondale throw.
Two games in NPL Victoria tonight, Ross, and between Dandenong City versus Moreland City and then this game, Heidelberg United versus Avondale, if you were to say early in the second half that one would be at 0-0 and the other would be at 4-1, maybe you would have picked this game. But it is 4-1 at Dandenong City right now between City and Moreland City, and 0-0 here. Another remarkable night and plenty of storylines in NPL Victoria. This is the pick of the games this weekend. It's lived up to the billing so far. Where's this breakthrough going to come from? Right now, advantage Avondale. Kerr cuts back to no one in a blue shirt. Frajeski was working hard on Adara, though Adara emerges with some space. Goes for a run on this right side. Jamal Ali goes sweeping past. Into the area we go. A corner for Heidelberg United. And Heidelberg has had plenty of corners here tonight so far. Nick Olsen to send another one in.
Yeah, plenty of corners. Nothing's really come from them. So is this second half different for Heidelberg? Olsen taking his time. Slowing the game down, Olsen is. And Olsen whips it in. And it's just cleared to the edge of the box. Back to Olsen. Down the line. And recovered nicely by Avondale. Or into his own player there. Here's Yokogawa. Down the line to Olsen. Olsen in the middle. No one's there. Here's Marzis. And it's gone for a keeper kick.
They're teasing their home fans at the moment, Heidelberg United. If they don't take a lead here, it would be tremendously disappointing for the home side. They're successfully keeping Avondale at bay, but equally struggling to put one past Tom Manos. The first meeting between these two was 0-0. Second meeting of the year between these two and no goals. More than 3/4 through for their two in-season, regular season battles here in NPL Victoria. Of course, Heidelberg United at some point, Johnny Anastasiadis will have to start thinking about Wednesday night, the cup playoff game against South Melbourne. That's here at the Village as well. It's a near unchanged starting 11 from last week for Johnny A. Given the importance of this game, you don't want to be messing around with the lineup too much as Olsen cuts one back. Lesiotis for Adara. Again, Heidelberg United dominating at the moment. But Ross, coming back to that point, at some point, Johnny A is going to have to start thinking about that Wednesday night cup clash against South.
Yeah, he is. Obviously, they played them a couple of weeks ago. But Olsen's here by himself on the wing. Down the line, and it's out for a corner. Yeah, South Melbourne. Obviously, they beat them 1-0 a couple of weeks ago. But it's looking good, yeah. Maybe, I think that's why Heidelberg's pushing a lot. They were trying to get a goal early, try to sit back, relax, and then reassess for Wednesday.
In the league, only two, well, you might want to call genuine losses for each of these two teams this year. We know what happened with Avondale and Moreland City a couple of weeks ago. Avondale with 3 losses on their record as a result of that. 2 teams in fine form. Avondale get an 8-day break after this. They'll be going to Paisley Park next Saturday evening for a date with Altona Magic. That's in stark contrast to just the 5 days that Heidelberg get. Olsen! That just kept going further and further away from the top left corner. But they keep on peppering Heidelberg United. So what do you think, Ross? A 5-day break before that cup game for Heidelberg United. Avondale get a nice little 8-day break. Luckily for Heidelberg, the next league game after that Wednesday night fixture will be on the Sunday away to St Albans, so they do get a bit of respite between the cup game and their next league fixture. But 8-day break versus 5-day break as this one approaches the end of the 90. Ross, I wonder if that's really going to play into some of the tactical decisions that are made between John Anastasiadis and Zoran Markovski.
Yeah, you would think it was well. Heidelberg's got a lot to look forward to in the upcoming months as well. They've obviously got Central Coast in the Australia Cup round of 32 next month as well, on the 7th of August. So that's also have to take that into account when obviously looking at this squad. And they've struggled a lot with injuries as well this season, Heidelberg have. So it's just a little bit, you have to wonder when he starts looking at his bench. And Avondale's just Avondale. Brilliant club, obviously. National second tier next season. Lot to look forward to as well. Very ambitious club. And it's a Heidelberg throw here as well. Slowing the game down, interestingly, as well. And it's on the way. And another throw. Oh. Looks like it's a Heidelberg throw. Idara. Collins to Ali. Nagawa. Brilliant ball to Olsen. And it's a Heidelberg throw. Olsen's been electric this half. It's been all through him. And Ali with the throw. Suaidara. Ali down the line. He's taken a much more attacking role this half as well. His first half he was very reserved, very defensive. But it's cleared away by Feta Hadjic.
It's now just gone to 5-1 Dandenong City over Moreland City. Absolute chaos in the other game here tonight in NPL Victoria. This one's not been without its drama as well. Just can't end 0-0 again, surely. The first fixture did between these two. That one was not played at Avenger Park. That one was at Hume City. It's a big Wednesday night. Second year in a row that Heidelberg will host South Melbourne on a Wednesday night. Trajeski here for Avondale. Just hold that thought. Flag has gone up here as the ball goes across the goal face. The flag was up anyway. Of course, last year was a catch-up league fixture. This one coming up on Wednesday. The Tokati Cup playoff game. And as you mentioned, Ross, a little later on, late July, early August. I don't know if the exact date's been locked in yet for Heidelberg United State with the A-League champions.
Yeah, it has. brilliant event here at Olympic Village to host the treble winners in Central Coast Mariners. Yaron Souza's old side as well. Brilliant occasion. You'd expect it to be fairly big crowd for the Burgers as well. But Heidelberg's on the attack here. Kane Shepherd. Mikakawa going himself, and he's taken down. Let's play on. Here's Trajeski with a brilliant ball over to Kerr. Brilliant stop.
Their way off target there was Kerr. First change of the night. And it's going to be one for each team. Well, I haven't got a great look right now at the fourth official's board. It's a double change, in fact, for Heidelberg United. And we will try our best to confirm some of the changes. Lesiotis has come off for Heidelberg United. There's been one change for Avondale. Trajeski is off for the Avengers. It's Patrick Hogan coming on. Three appearances in the under 23s for Avondale, and is that VPL 1 level with Melbourne City as well. Gets his first senior look here at the Avengers instantly here. Some pressure coming toward Tom Manos again. Olsen. They won't relent here. Flag has gone up again, this time on Heidelberg United. Jaden Gorman, another youngster that's come into the fray for Heidelberg United. Mel's. We'll have a chat about the final change that's we haven't mentioned yet as well in a moment, Ross, as we just see this particular attack come off. But Sebit and Gore is now out there for Heidelberg United, getting his first look, but Olsen has a great chance here. Again, it's Olsen, and Manos again is called upon and makes the save. So plenty of fresh faces out here at the moment. Gorman and Ngor have come on for Heidelberg United. And it's Patrick Hogan getting his first look here for Avondale.
Yeah, it is. So Patrick Hogan, obviously, Melbourne City Youth as mentioned. But yeah, Sebit Ngor, Western United last season, obviously released, but he's actually interestingly trialled for Avondale pre-season. Wasn't deemed good enough. So it's interesting to see if he can make a difference here to today's game. And Jaden Gorman, Perth Glory, released. Actually played with Asahi Yokogawa, played against him at international youth level in the Under-17s Asian Cup as well. So it's a nice little backstory behind them too in this squad. But yeah, interesting to see Sebit and Gore, see if he can make a difference.
He slots in at the left side for Heidelberg up front. Gorman attacking central midfield position for him as well. Manos just desperately getting the ball away from the danger area. Olsen again, and he just keeps on spraying him tonight. It's just a little lackadaisical at the moment, these shots from Heidelberg United. They're just starting to blaze away a little too happily. And the last couple have not really tested Tom Manos at all.
Yeah, it has. Heidelberg's doing really, really well this past couple, 5-10 minutes. This half's been all them. But yeah, Nicholas Olsen, Avondale don't really look to have any answers for him as well. He's just absolutely schooling Avondale here in their defence. But yeah, you'd surely think one's coming. He's been a bit far off here, but Carpenter making a run down the line himself. He crosses it in. It looks like it's going out for a corner to Avondale. As mentioned, yeah, Anthony Lesiotis subbed off. It's his first start since coming back from injury as well. So it's good to see getting minutes under the belt. But it's a corner sent in. And it's going to be another corner. The crowd seem to think it was a keeper kick. Yeah. Again, Avondale slowing the game down as well. Looks to be Carpenter again on the corner. And he sends it in. It's gone out for a keeper kick.
Miss hit by Mells in the end. Long ranger for Ngor. Won't he be wanting to make quite the impression here this evening? He's working hard here, got some fresh legs. Did play a role in winning that ball back for Heidelberg. Olsen's had the legs pumping all night long, and Gore kept on running. Chases it down now. Play Carpenter with the poise and experience, takes it off him. Georgiot goes down. Plenty of advice from the locals here. We'll stay down for a little while here. Carpenter resuming. It's Zini chasing down for Avondale. Which way is that gone? Goal kick.
Avondale's really fired up this second half. This second half, I guess you could say. But yeah, Heidelberg looked to be a little bit under pressure this past 8 or so minutes since the substitutions have been made. But yeah, still anyone's game here as well. And here's Heidelberg again. Adara. Back to the keeper. Comfortable defending. Back to Manos. Back to Bryce. Back to Manos. And it's a big ball over the top. Feed by Ali. It's not far enough. Patrick Hogan. Here's Bryce again. Here's Kamara. Here's Towns. Let's play on. That's Hogan by himself. Oh. And it's a shot from distance. And it's gone wide.
So just a sign of frustration there on behalf of his side from Aidan Bryce. Fresh ball is called for here. 20 minutes of regulation time to play out at Olympic Village. Heidelberg United 0, Avondale 0. But if you've been watching these past 70 minutes of action, you know it could very well be a high-scoring affair. This one particularly in favour of Heidelberg United. So many chances have gone begging. Last couple for Olsen have not been of a high quality. He had other chances in the first half that were much closer. Gorman did well. Adara and now Shepherd. Ngor inside the area. Another corner for Heidelberg. They're starting to pile up. Asahi Yokokawa will send this one in. '21 consecutive home games undefeated for Heidelberg United. Ball incoming here. Gore was thinking about something fancy. Kerr takes it away for Avondale. Yitte Towns. Zini goes down. Collins was with him. Another goal kick for Yaron Souza.
Yeah, it is. It's interesting. Kane Shepherd sitting very, very deep here. You have to start asking questions. He's club's top goal scorer, 9 goals from 20 games in Heidelberg colours. But obviously in as a replacement for Josh Pinn, who's been suspended for a couple of weeks. But yeah, he's sitting deep. You probably want a bit more from the striker. He hasn't had a whole lot of the ball in general. He's sitting very, very deep. He's sitting almost as a false 9, leading that midfield, which is okay. But it's something needs to happen here for someone to get ahead. 73rd minute here. Still anyone's game. You'd think maybe Markovsky or JA look to the bench here again for more reinforcement, fresh legs, as Heidelberg bring the ball out of defence. Oh, lots of pressure, and it's gone. Stayed in. It's a nice ball over the top, and he's Thomas Manos with the ball. Bryce. Oh, it's not long enough, but he's Kerr. And it's a Heidelberg free kick. Taken quickly. Ross Clark's brought it back. Taken again. Ben Collins. Fedahajic. Through the middle. Pressure on Manos here. And he's kicked it out for a corner.
Yet another one he's got to deal with. That one self-inflicted. 5 goals in NPL Victoria across the 2 games tonight, but none of them here at Olympic Village. Does that change here? Collins, that's gone over the top of the backstop and will land somewhere near the canteen. Just a touch over 15 minutes left in regulation. Now I'm starting to have my doubts, Ross, if we're going to get a goal here tonight. It was 0-0 the first time these two teams met in the league back in March. That one on neutral territory at Hume City Stadium. Avondale returning to where they claimed the ultimate victory last season against South Melbourne. It was here in a game that they weren't participating in, where they claimed the Premiers played as well. Heidelberg toppling South Melbourne 2-1. Late winner from Kane Shepherd that handed the title to Avondale and took it away from the arch rival South. South Melbourne is coming here again on Wednesday evening. They did meet in the league only a couple of weeks ago. As you mentioned before, Ross, and it was an absolute stunner from Asahi Yokokawa that separated the two old rivals on that particular afternoon. Here is Yokokawa. Had a decent chance in the first half here tonight. Looks like Zoran Markovsky is readying his second change of the evening. Just one made by him so far. One window used by both sides. Kerr here can't escape the pressures of that pretty solid wall that Heidelberg had built across the back, and there was no way through. Kamara. Carpenter will receive it from Bryce. Hogan. Doesn't combine with Carpenter.
Yeah, Hogan's been really good here, but we've got the sub coming on, and it's number 99, Yusuf Ahmed, coming on and going off is number 7, Stefan Zini from Fresh Legs. Yusuf Ahmed, signed from Salisbury United in the Adelaide Leagues and the South Australian Leagues. But is this the stroke of genius needed by Zoran Markovsky's men? And it's resuming with a Heidelberg throw. And there you see Hogan again and playing pressure. Exactly what Avondale needed, And Ali feeds the ball very nicely to Zara. And it's Avondale with the fast break. And it's cleared. Kane Shepherd again, sitting really deep. And brilliant ball. And it's gone out for a Heidelberg throw. Jaden Gorman there. Ali. Down the line to Gorman. Just loses out to Blake Carpenter. Manos, Carpenter. Nels. All the time in the world. It's cleared by Collins. Haidara. Yokokawa. Fedhajic. The ball down the line. And it's Avondale again. Coming out, firing again. Brilliant footwork. It's Kirker sitting more central role. And it's out to Hogan. Carpenter. Hogan. Kirker. Brilliant hit. And it's Heidelberg on the break. Just not enough. Carpenter. Hogan. Kirker. And Heidelberg win the ball back. Brilliant footwork, and it's back to Manos in goal.
It's now 6-1 at Frank Holohan reserve for Austin. I was just actually thinking that I made that comment earlier that of the two games, perhaps this one was a chance of having a scoreline like that, but in hindsight, not surprised at all that Heidelberg have staved off Avondale up to this point. They've not been able to get one past Tom Manos at the other way. Moreland's obviously in a shocking little run of form right now. We know what happens at Summer Street last week as we see Gorman blaze away. So it's a horror little stretch for Moreland City at the moment. That's continuing as we speak. The first fixture between these two was 0-0, so there's no reason why you would think that this one couldn't also result the same way. Olsen won't have that bounce his way. So perhaps after all, this night is going to script an NPL Victoria. These two have nearly played 2 full league fixtures and they can't be split. Looking at back-to-back scoreless draws perhaps between Heidelberg and Avondale in NPL Victoria for season 2024. It runs away from Yusuf Ahmed. It's the 1 goal from 6 appearances in NPL Victoria this year for Yusuf Ahmed. Are we seeing another change here? From Johnny A, I think we are, and it's a familiar face. Sean Ellis looks like he's about to enter the fray, and the night is done for Kane Shepherd. Kane Shepherd hasn't had a hell of a lot of supply this evening. He's had a couple of moments. Sean Ellis, he could be one to really spark something up front for Heidelberg if he gets on the end of a couple.
Yeah, Kane Shepherd, as said earlier, he's been sitting really deep. He's needing to get the ball himself. And he's just been firing shots for fun from the edge of the box. Been no issue for Manos. But yeah, Sean Ellis, Scottish-born, Ross County Academy. If you need a replacement, he's probably the one to get. And brilliant ball over the top. It's Heidelberg. Miskicked. And it's Hogan again all over it. Cross from Heidelberg. And it's Avondale on the break. Fast break here. Out wide. And it's a shot. And it's Kirker on the edge of the box. To Hogan. And the cross in. And it's Souza's ball.
Exciting finish here at Olympic Village. Is there a breakthrough out there somewhere? And for whom will it fall? Ott looking to turn, but it was an awkward bounce. Just an opening there for a moment for Hogan. Sean Ellis with some fresh legs. Kirker going with him. And the lunge from Kirker. And that will be a card. The second of the night dished out by Ross Clark. Kirker, I think, did have a moment in the first half where he may have been lucky to escape a yellow. He incurs his 4th of the season. Just a lunge at Sean Ellis more than anything else. As he combines with Jamal Ali here. They'd be desperately unlucky if they emerge scoreless tonight, Heidelberg United. And goal! Straight at Manos. Wow. Still scoreless at Olympic Village. Cuba had an opponent hanging off him. Ott falling over at the wrong moment. Heidelberg United launch another attack. And goal here. Didn't get it through to Gorman. Here's Alice again for Heidelberg United. Dispossessed by Kerr. Blake Carpenter looking to go all the way here. Blazed away haphazardly. 4 minutes left in regulation.
Yeah, first half being all Heidelberg, but this last 35 minutes from Avondale here has been all Avondale, all blue Avondale. It's coming. Neither team want to draw here, so they're all just... You can see Carpenter dropping into the midfield. Hogan's ray of sunshine in this Avondale squad, and he's kept going. Yeah, Heidelberg's defence here don't have a whole lot of answers for this fresh legs brought on by Avondale. But here's Ellis again on the wing. Straight down the line. Manos with pressure. Long ball to the head of an Avondale player. And here's Ben Collins. Comfortable Ben Collins. Souza. Ferahajic. It's a great ball down the middle, and it's straight to Manos. Is Kerr dropping into the middle as well now. He's Yakakawa. And a no penalty. Ross Clark waves it away, and it's an Avondale attack. And Kuba. Ahmed with the shots, and great save by Souza.
I must say, a little ambitious there by Sei Yokokawa. Ross Clark was having none of it. Avondale ball right now. Yusuf Ahmed going back. Ball in from Towns into the gloves of Yaron Souza. And here's some space for Sean Ellis. Olsen switching over to the left side since Ellis has come on. Looking to find a way around Carpenter. Ellis, that's going to be too high. End-to-end stuff at Olympic Village right now. And it's crunch time. Heidelberg will be back here on Wednesday night. 5-day break before yet another clash with South Melbourne. Avondale get a nice little 8-day break there. Next fixture away to Altona Magic. Around the grounds, Ross, you're just showing me a 7-1 lead for Dandenong City over Moreland. What a horrible little stretch it's been for Moreland. It seems that we're just about destined for back-to-back scoreless draws between these two. Bryce right now for Avondale. It's going to fall to Cuba. Yusuf Ahmed. The corner was saved. The danger not averted. Cuba! Azure! Perhaps the winner! Right here and now for Avondale. And it's C.R. Cuba. Finally a breakthrough. And multiple Heidelberg players fall to their knees. They had so many chances to claim a lead. And less than a minute out, from the end of the 90. They've given it away. Cuba with his 7th goal of the season to give Avondale a late lead here.
Yeah, commentator's curse. We were just talking about how great Heidelberg's been defensively, and Sousa's defensively, but that's a brilliant strike by Cuba there. And you'd think that would seal it. You'd think of 1-0. Avondale now should drop back. And the fourth officials indicated 9 minutes of added time. Definitely enough time for Heidelberg. 9 minutes seems generous. It's 4 minutes. It's 4 minutes. The fourth official has held up a 9, but it's 4 minutes added on. Still enough time nonetheless. Heidelberg will come out here pushing for a goal. You'd take a draw at this point.
It's had a mare. Terry Constandolis, the fourth official, put up 9 minutes. The home fans immediately noticing that. There must have been a commotion. He very quickly changed that to 4. Made sure he showed both benches. So the first of those minutes are up. 3 more minutes for Heidelberg to bring this back to square. A corner for Sean Ellis. Ross Clark now going over. I wonder if this is about the confusion. Either that or some dissent. I wonder if Johnny A has got himself into a bit of mischief. Ross Clark coming over to the fourth official. Ross Clark now going over to the Heidelberg technical area, and a yellow card is shown in that technical area. And Johnny Anastasiadis looks livid from here. We promised some late drama. We've had it. And we may not be done with it. The corner from Sean Ellis, and goal! 1-1! On debut! The ultimate equaliser! Avondale's lead lasting nearly a minute, and it's 1-1 at Olympic Village.
I can't believe my eyes. Heidelberg come back firing. Sean Ellis corner, amazing header. 1-1 ties it up. I can say commentator's curse again because I jinxed it. But wow, what a game you've got here at Olympic Village. Do not adjust your TV screens either, guys. There's definitely more to come.
Wow. It was 0-0 minutes ago. Now it's 1-1. Sebit Gore had been threatening, and finally one gets past Tom Manos. Avondale's lead lasted, I think, just over a minute. Sian Cuba was barely done celebrating before the equaliser came. Now a free kick. What can Avondale do from the set piece here? Late drama does not get any better than this. Ball incoming. Kamara was there. Kerr. It's going to safely fall through to Yaron Souza. Don't rule anything out here. Still at least half a minute remaining. Ross Clark might want to add a bit more on top of the 4 that were allowed. There was a mix-up with the fourth official's board. Initially it showed 9 minutes of added time. That was very quickly corrected to 4. And Gore, what a goal it was. Offside flag has gone up here. Those 4 minutes are up. And it's at Ross Clark's discretion now. And he calls it. They share the points. For all but a minute and a half, it was level here at Olympic Village. Sian Cuba in the 90th minute may have had the winner for Avondale, but on Heidelberg United debut, Sabit Ngor, he trialled for Avondale at the start of the year, and now on debut against Avondale, takes 2 points away from them.
Wowee, Heidelberg, Avondale. We saw this earlier in the year, 0-0, nothing could separate the sides. We've had 2 wonder strikes that equalised the game up. And as Adam said, 90 seconds separated the teams, but it was just 2 pieces of individual brilliance that gave them, shared the points, and that keeps them second and third on the table.
A little teaser perhaps for what's to come in the postseason in NPL Victoria. There's actually a bit going on in the centre of the park here. It was a late yellow card that Ross Clark handed to one of the Heidelberg United officials. I don't think it was Johnny A that had that yellow card shown at him. And there is a bit of a conversation happening in the middle of the park. Aaron Sosa's not happy at the moment, but that's us done here at Olympic Village on an eventful night. And what a game it was. In the end, Heidelberg United 1, Avondale 1.